Welcome. Join me as I design a website for a friend and jam out to some old school metal. All right, folks, I turned the music down a little bit, and hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction. But here's what we want to do today. In this video, this is what we're going to do. We're going to knock this out. I've got a friend who is a graphic designer. She's wonderful, and I hire her sometimes, and paying her is a pain in the rear end. This is my Zelle. This is my Venmo. It drives me nuts because she's awesome. And people that are awesome should have a website of their own, should have contact forms, should be able to have a method of payment through their website, and should be professional when they are offering awesome professional services. So if you're with me on this, join along. I'm going to jump into a screen share here, and we're going to start to play a little bit with what we can do very, very quickly in a short amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into, let's just do the entire screen. Let's just do the whole screen. That way, if I change things around, you won't notice it. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see more of the screen here. And we're just going to jump right in. So first off, I'm using 20i hosting. So with 20i hosting, I'm able to go in and reserve the domains I want and add the hosting packages right in here. So right here, I go search for domains. I searched for her domain and I made it. Grace is a wonderful person. I reserved her Grace Schmidt Design. So where do it's in alphabetical order. I should be able to find it. Grace Schmidt Design. Now in 20i hosting, this would take me directly to visit the website. We haven't made the website yet. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to manage this hosting account. So this hosting account is going to pop up. And the first thing it's going to tell me, because I built this as a WordPress hosting account, is it's going to say, do you want to install this? Do you want to reinstall it, right? Because it's not showing that WordPress is installed yet. So let's go ahead and install WordPress to Grace Schmidt Design. It's going to say, do you want it in English? I'm going to say yes. And the site title is Grace CH. Oh, what is happening there? Let's get out of there. Let's go back up here, and it's going to be Grace Schmidt Design. Okay. Username is going to be Mañana No Mas. And I'm going to change this password directly after making this because I don't want to deal with people trying to get in there. Okay. mañananomas.com, and we're going to let that site get indexed. All right, perfect. Now we're going to log in. We're going to visit it anyway. Whoops. I didn't copy it, did I? Nope. So remember when I said I was going to change the password? We're going to do that. So Mañana No Mas. Lost the password. And it is Kurt at mañananomas.com. And it's going to send that to my email. Now I'm going to move my email over to the other screen so I am not sharing that on this screen share. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. And here's our password reset. We're going to open that. And I'm going to take this to the other screen as well. This is what I should have been doing in the last screen. And we are going to change this. There we go. Save that password. And save it in our Bitwarden. There we go. Now we're going to log in. And I apologize that you aren't seeing this, but I don't want to share my password with you. Okay. And I'm going to say, yep. All right. Now let's drag this back over to our screen. Put it in there. There we are. And we will close that down. Okay. So now what we have here is a fresh WordPress install. If we were going to look at this website, we would see a commitment to innovation and sustainability. And so this is, I believe, when we look in the back here, we're going to see that this is the new WordPress 2024 theme. The 2024 theme is full site editing compliant, which is really cool. We're going to go ahead and we are going to get rid of the 2022 theme because we don't need that. And now what I want to do is I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to add a new theme. And when I search for these themes, I'm going to be looking for Cadence. Do we see Cadence on the screen? There we go. We're going to install Cadence and activate it. Okay, so that's activated. First thing you see come up is install a Cadence starter template. Yes, please. So I'm going to install the starter templates. That says activated, and the next screen coming up should give us some choices that we can install directly as templates. We are in Gutenberg. You'll notice here it'll say Gutenberg or Elementor. We are using Gutenberg. We are not using Elementor. And let's take a look at what some of our options are. We've got yoga, a homesteader, interior design, an influencer. I think she's a pretty wonderful person in this regard. She's young, fresh. I think this might be good here, right? So she might be able to use that about me one with the influencer. Let's take a look down. Podcast is a little droll to me. I don't think it has enough personality for Grace. Baking course, pet groomer, butcher, floral shop, cancer fund, review blog, pumpkin affiliate blog. Keep your smile healthy, the dentist. I kind of like that one. Green thumb is nice too because I like the colors. Remember, when you look at a template, you're looking at colors, layout, things like that, because you're going to replace your own content, your own text and images. So don't get hooked on imagery. Get hooked on format, colors, things like that. Pardon me. Roofing, kids camp, political candidate, donations, conference, barbecue, bike shop, food photography. Life coach is interesting. That's an interesting one. I like the color layout there. Travel blog, sewing course, niche news, jewelry shop, writing course, makeup. Makeup has potential. Not sure about that. Your brand. I think this is a little too bold for Grace's personality. I think she's a softer person. Painting course is nice. Single product, photo course, coffee shop, SEO skills. Ooh, kind of bold, right? Kind of bold, might be good for her. Not sure. I think I'm going to go a little softer. Right now, I'm going with the one at the top. Okay. Now, it's important to go through these, and I call some of them out because if you just pick from the top or pick from the bottom or whatever your habits are, you might miss out on an opportunity. Okay. So I'm going to go back up to the top, right? Where we saw the one that fit her really well. Was it that one? No, it was influencer, right? Donate. So it was called, it's called influencer. Just got to find it again. I can't get enough. There we go. Influencer. We're going to pick that one. And you'll notice what's really cool about once you pick a starter template is you get to change the colors. Remember I was telling you about the colors. So this one has some, you can see the motion up here is changing a little bit, right? So it's interactive and it's changing the blend. We can see the dot here. We can see the line here, the color of the buttons. And so there are some changes that we can affect. And so if we stick with, let's take a look at the blue one. Let's take a look at orange, teal. Here's another teal one, a little bit lighter, right? But look what's happening to some other portions of the site, right? You'll see that your secondary colors are changing now as well. We can go with the pink. We can go with a dark one, right? I was trying to stay away from darks, right? We got 2 dark themes right there. If we go back into our lighter themes, right now we have black buttons. Oh, that's nice. This I really like that. That mauve color is very gentle for her. Remember, this website's not for me. This website's for somebody else. Okay. And all right. I kind of like this teal. Bear with me one more time. Blue's a little heavy. Orange, it's getting too common, I think. I kind of like the softness of this teal. I think we're going to go with this. And then let's take a look at fonts. We get to choose that next. So do you want a font that has serif on it, or do you want a font that is more plain, right? So here we see that's more plain. You notice how that changed right here, your daily dose of happiness, right? Take a look at how that's changing. I'm going to move these things around, right? Okay. When you see one that really makes sense to you, one that really pops, this is a lighter weight. This is heavier weight. Are you seeing the changes that are happening? So you want to kind of pick the font that's giving you the look and the feel that you want. Now, when I see this, I like this. Like when I look at this, I go, man, I really like this font. This appeals to me, but this website's not for me, right? So I want to pick something that's a little lighter. There we go. I'm going to stick with this for her. Required plugins, cadence blocks. You see what's happening right there? We need to add another plugin. So we'll do that. We'll add cadence blocks next. So import options, full site. Here we go. We got the color chosen. We got the font chosen. We got our starter site selected. We're going to install the full site. Import details. Here we go. Advanced settings. So import details, cadence blocks. It's going to do that. Advanced settings, import customizer settings, import content. Yes, we do. Subscribe and import. Subscribe to learn about the new starter templates and features of Cadence. They already have my email. I'm going to let them go ahead and have that. Subscribe and start importing. All right. Hand in hand. I remember you. All right. Importing content. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background here, and Cadence is hard at work with 20i, giving us what we want. There we go. Finished. All right. View your site. All right. Now, something that this website had needed was cadence blocks, remember? So we're going to go back to our plugins, and there's cadence blocks right there, right? So by installing that starter template, it also installed the cadence blocks for us. Now, one of the things I'm going to do for Grace putting this together is I'm going to upgrade her. I'm going to give her access to my Cadence Pro. I'm going to give her access to Fluent CRM and Fluent Forms and put the Pro versions in for that. But for now, let's add these plugins now that we're talking about it. Right off the chute, we want Fluent Forms. Here we go. Contact form. Here we go. Contact form plugin. So we're going to install Fluent Forms right up the chute. We're going to activate that. We are going to add a new plugin, and we're going to do Fluent CRM. Fluent CRM. Email marketing. Perfect. So now we've got Fluent CRM and Fluent Forms installed on this website. And we've got home, about, portfolio, brands, impact, and contact. Join my team. Okay. So when someone wants to join the team, where's it going to go? Right? All that has to be done, right? We all have to figure out what we're going to do to make all these things work. So if we pick home, stay to the home page. If we pick about, we go to an about page, and she can go ahead and change that stuff up. Okay. And she can add in the gallery of her work, her designs. Okay. So that's good. Portfolio. This is going to open up and show you different pictures and videos that she's able to do. Daily dose of happiness. All right. Just going to tell you right now, I hate that. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to edit this page. As this opens up for us to edit it, what I'm going to do is take out boom, boom, boom. So right here, daily dose of happiness. We're going to say here, subscribe to stay informed. Not spamming, but sharing. Subscribe to see some of my newest work. There we go. And I'm going to take out this form right here. I'm going to go down and I'm going to install, type right here, Fluent. We're going to go to Fluent Forms, select a form, and there's going to be a sample subscription form right there that we're able to put right into the website. Super, super easy. We're going to update that page, and it's going to hold that page. In fact, I think it's already done. Let's go ahead and see a sample of what we've just done. So if we go down, subscribe to stay informed, not spamming, but sharing, subscribe to see some of my newest work. Boom. Email, subscribe. Done. Goes right through Fluent Forms, and it's handled. All of the entries to Fluent Forms, by the way, will be right here under entries. So when somebody submits a form, it'll come up right here in entries. And this way, Grace will always have a record of everyone that's contacted her through the website. The next form I want to put in place is going to be on the contact page. So let's go to contact. All of these things here, she can change and adjust. And what we want to do is edit the page and take out that contact form. So we're going to go here, boom. We're going to remove this form, and we are going to install Fluent Forms. We're going to select the form, contact form, and there it is right there. All right, that's a full update. Now remember, when we're in the edit screen, things compress because we have options we're working with on the right side sidebar. So if we were to close this, we would see the full screen version of it, or we can open it and we can see where we're working and have the options to change things. Okay. But if we ever want to see that page in full size in the browser, we just click View Page as that little icon, and that comes up for us right there. Okay, so there's our new form. Actually, bear with me here. That's not the new form, is it? It didn't update. So let's update. Update. For some reason, that's not updating. Let's refresh this page. We're in the edit screen. That is that. Okay. So let's go to have a question. And let's recycle this. All right. So when this happens, pro tip, let's purge the cache. Okay. Sometimes we can have a caching issue that is preventing something from showing up correctly. So we know that we are working on the contact page. Let's go ahead and make a quick change just so we can update something. Contact. Let's change it to Contact Grace. I love to hear from people. Especially when design related. Okay, so now we've made changes. We can click update again. Let's make sure that takes. It says it's taken. Our new form is here. So let's open up that tab. Contact Grace. I love to hear from people, especially when it's design related. And our new form is not taking. Interesting. I wonder. I'm going to go back to Fluent Forms. Forms. Subscription form, contact demo form. It says it's active. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go with the short code. I'm going to go back to our contact page. I'm going to purge the cache. There we go. I'm going to edit the page. And when I go to edit the page, I do see the new one here. What I'm going to do is I am going to delete this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in short code. I just want to try something different, folks. I'm going to put the short code in for the form, and we're going to update this. Now let's see what we have. Here's what we changed for Contact Grace. And that is not contacts. Wait a minute. We might be seeing something really different here. Contacts. I'll have to troubleshoot this and see what's happening. All right. What else do we want to do in here? Brands. I don't know if she needs to have brands and partners involved, but we'll leave that page for impact. Could be a fun page. Her social media accounts. Join my team. Let's see what pages they have in here. View all pages. About me, acting, hosting, brands, contact, impact, privacy. Privacy is a draft, so she can change that if that's live. Well, folks, I think I'm going to leave that for her. So here we go. Would that take 15, 20 minutes? Anything she needs to change, she can change. The other thing I want to do, let's do dashboard, plugins, add new, and we're going to search for Stripe. Stripe. I'm not looking for WooCommerce. Not looking for WooCommerce. Stripe payment plugin for WooCommerce. Contact form. Accept Stripe payments. Contact number 7. Pay membership pro. WooCommerce. This only has 2,000 active subscriptions, and this one has 30,000, and I've used this one in the past. I'm going to install that for her now. We're going to activate that. Okay, so she'll be able to accept credit cards. She can go into settings. When she gets into her settings, what she's going to have to do, so we have Stripe checkout, Stripe products, and then she can build her products and build those out. And then in advanced settings, terms and conditions, position, additional settings, experimental setting, perfect. So she's going to be able to connect her Stripe account to this. And she's going to be able to bill people for her services. Perfect. So for instance, if we were to copy and go, she's got a new page now for products. So she can go here, she can add in consulting or logo development or something like that, and she can create billable products that people can pay her for and book her time. So if we go back to dashboard and we go back to pages, we'll see that we have just now created new pages based on and checkout. So if you want to see what the checkout looks like, it's going to be right here. Okay. And then this area right here that you're seeing is a short code area where when someone bills something, it's going to go to a checkout cart and it's going to show up there in that white space. So that works out good. Okay. Let's take a look. Stripe payments. She can add a product if she wants. Should we add a product for her? Let's do that. Let's call it logo development. Call it, pardon me. What is with my fingers not working? Grace. SCHMIDT. SCHMIDT. Design. Logo development. Okay, that's long. Add a new custom field. I don't think we need to add custom fields. Description. At Grace, SCHMIDT, Grace Schmidt. Design. We pride ourselves on meeting the client where they are at. While we can accomplish bespoke digital assets based on needs assessments. We also have a budget-minded process for start up logo development. We accomplish this process through the use of forms, sample submission, and a follow-up virtual call to discuss a single revision. All right. Nice. All right. So here we put start up logo design. One-time payment, the price, $500. Currency, USD. Variations, create a group, allow users to specify quantity, no, we don't want to do that. We just want to do one at a time. Stock control, shipping cost, tax. Nope. These are all services. We don't need the address. All right, it's a service, product thumbnail. We'll let her, okay, select an image. I'm just going to upload one for her. Let's see what's in here. Let's go with logo like that. All right, thank you page, button options. button text. Get your logo done. No, let's not say that. Let's say create your logo. We don't have any coupons. We're not worrying about forcing a test mode. Now see all this at the bottom? This is where all her Stripe information will go in. Okay. And so now what we want to do is we want to publish what we have. All right. And if we want to view the product, perfect. Love it. Once she puts her Stripe information in, she'll be able to pop that right over. All right. So join my team, brands, portfolio, home. Portfolio, brands. Oh. All right. I think we're going to call this one done. All right. Sometimes I get a little excited and I go too far. I've been on this for half an hour. So in half an hour, we have got the URL, built the hosting package, put WordPress in, added Cadence as a theme, added a starter site that the client can change all the text and images that they want. We've added a form tool, a CRM tool, so they can track everyone that comes to their website and build their mail list. That CRM tool, by the way, will also build sales funnels and advanced marketing should she want to take that further. Now, being with Mañana No Mas, we're going to give her the pro version of Cadence, the pro version of Fluent Form, the pro version of Fluent CRM. And so she'll have a lot more flexibility to do things there. And we're just going to give her top notch for all that stuff. She can change all the text and images to do whatever she wants. And now she doesn't have to tell people to go to Venmo or to go to Zelle or any of these weird things to get paid. She can just say, just go right to my website. Or better yet, she can send an invoice directly from her website and they can just pay it, put in a credit card number, and it's done like a real business. So, folks, I hope that you found some of this fun. Like I said, when you do these projects, it's tempting to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. But what we're looking for here is a minimal viable product to get to a client in a do-it-yourself situation where they can add their own content, pictures, and go live. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a good time. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.